Welcome everyone to the video, and today we have a very important topic. Someone in the Discord recommended I do this video. This is an updated skill book guide, and skill books are a very important part of the game. They upgrade your skills. You have novice, which are the easiest ones to get. Then you have apprentice, which are a little bit harder. Then you have expert, which are even harder than that. And the rarest of them all are master skill books. But master skill books, you don't have to worry till you get to the very end of leveling. Now let's talk about skills. Should we? Okay, so shall we? So when you get up to 3 stars and above, you have the ability to level skills, as we see right here with the protector skill books. I'm going to level this up for 2% attack damage. Now, you have 2 stats that can be leveled up. You can have the top stat and the bottom stat. So the primary and the secondary. And based on what you're going after, it will show you. So I'm going to upgrade this to 2%. And the next available skill increases it 3%, but we need 25 of these apprentice skill books. So when you get to 3 stars and higher, as you can see, if we get to 4 stars, you can increase the skill to level 5. If we get to, I'll show you a 6 star, for example, we can go to 11. So the max in this game is 11 skills for the special. If you ever want to preview a max skill, I will show you right now. We will go to, for example, we'll go to the status banner, and you just click the find icon right here. Now it will show you the max level and max skills. You just need to click right over here. Oops, I got myself gone. Okay. And Stannis's max ability does 150% fire damage and attacks shielded enemies for an additional 175. So this is a good scouting mechanism to gauge where you're going for. Another way to gauge about skills is if you go to the raid section, you can go to someone's roster. Let's go to someone in the Iron Throne. Let's go to Phoenix Nightwatch, and we'll go to his Rhaenyra, for example. Tap and hold. He has a level 9 skill on Rhaenyra, so when we click on it, we see the level 9 ability. So you could actually go through people's rosters and see what the levels are for future upgrades to see if it's worth it for you. So if you see the primary and then the secondary will be upgraded on the skill. Now, how do you get skill books? Well, there's many ways to get skill books. The first way to get skill books is regular farming. Then we have a new way, which is the more efficient way to get skill books, and that is the trials. Trials will come and go daily, and how many a week will come, we don't know exactly, but you will get specific trials for the skill books, which will include the featured, which is the protector, and then it will have other skill books in there for other people as well. So this is your best one to efficiently get skill books. However, I am going to show you the other way, which is the way I have done it before trials have come into the game. And also, you can go through events, and events will give you the golden skill books. Another way to get skill books is in the gold road. In the gold road, as we could see over here, for example, we'll go over here. We're getting apprentice skill books in the gold road. You're getting basic ones in there, more apprentice, basic, more apprentice. And then when we get further down the road, we get, let's show you. We've got the expert, which you could get in events for good placement. So work on your event teams. And you could get the master skill books. in events, the skill books are random, so they will be random for you to get. And this is how I've been farming skill books. Now, the most efficient way to farm them is to do chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I believe 6. And each one will determine which one you go for. So do 1 to 6. This is how you have to do it. You have to do treacherous and hard. You have to switch it up until you get the skill book drop. I will show you. For example, we want to farm right now. We want to farm Robert Baratheon's skill to level 9. Now, as we can see, I have 24 of the expert skill books. Those I cannot farm. Those I have to get through events or Gold Road. But I can focus on the apprentice skill books. So what I'm going to do, as I said, chapter 1 to 6, it depends on the chapter you need. For here, we're going to go to chapter 5 because chapter 5 is fighter. And we look at treacherous and we look at hard. Now notice right over here, this box. That will be the common skill books. But if I go to treacherous and I see that silver box, those are the skill books that I want. So we're going to go in here and do this fight. Let's refill some energy. We're going to do this fight. And you will see the drop of the skill book we are looking to get. These are the ones that you could farm in the campaign. I recommend using your energy for trials on the ones that you need and events. But when you are done, when you have extra energy, this is what you will be farming. You will be farming for skill books and also experience and also gear, because you need gear to increase the levels of your legendary gear. So we're ready to finish this fight off, and we will see the drop. So the drop here, as we could see, we just got 1 apprentice fighter skill book. You're going to get between 1 and 2. Okay? And then we get the novice, which you don't have to worry about. You're going to have plenty of those. So now we look again. Treacherous, there's nothing. Let's look at hard. There's nothing. Okay, so we're going to go back to treacherous. You have to keep switching back. Let's go with a faster team. Let's go with a team that's going to plow through this. Let's go with free cities. And we'll just keep it on auto. But we'll go ahead and do this so we get to the next level, because it's really important. You have to keep switching between treacherous and hard, because they will pop up. You do treacherous. If there's a skill book in hard, do it in hard, and then see if it comes in hard or treacherous. You have to kind of keep switching back and forth. I don't know if I'm making sense exactly, but you have to keep switching back and forth to make sure that you get the skill book. Okay, so treacherous, nothing is there. Nothing is there in hard. So we do treacherous again. You'll see. This is how you're supposed to do it, because sometimes the drops, it's a certain pattern in the game. I haven't figured it out yet, but you're going to want to farm treacherous more because it gives you more gear drops, but sometimes on hard, it will drop the skill books that you need, the silver chest. So that's what you have to do. So we're going to go ahead and finish this one, and I think the next one should probably give us the option. This is how you power farm and how you build your account so that you have more campaign energy. Okay, so nothing in treacherous, nothing in hard. We go back to treacherous. It does take a while. It might take 4 or 5 battles to get this done. So it does take some time. But while you're doing this, you are growing resources and you are leveling your account. The higher level you go, the more campaign energy you get, which means the more farming you could do, the more trials you could do, the more event you could do without needing an energy refill. So it is all good stuff to do this. This is power farming. This is what I used to do to level up my skill books when there were no trials and events were okay. Okay, so let's see if it changes. Okay, so now, look, if we go to treacherous, there's nothing in treacherous, but if we go to hard, we have the silver skill book right there. So now we are going to get our good old silver skill book, which is going to get us one step closer to where we need to go for King Robert. Now again, you do this chapter 1 to 6 based on whatever class you need. Each chapter will be a different class. You just do the first mission. It doesn't matter if you do the first mission or the last mission. I always do the first mission. It really doesn't matter. We're going to get the skill book, and sometimes they drop twice in a row in hard. That's what I've noticed. Sometimes they drop twice in a row in hard. Okay, so this one is done. So we just obtained one apprentice skill book. And now we look at hard, there's nothing. And treacherous, there's nothing. So we go back to treacherous so that we can get more gear. So that we could get more gear and more skill books. As you can see, in treacherous, we get 3 pieces of gear. And in hard, we get 2 pieces of gear. So we're going to go back to treacherous. And that's how we're going to do it. Now, you have to evaluate characters and see what it is. I will show you a character who is very leveled high. This is when you need the master skill books. When you get to level 9, 10, and 11, this is when you need it. But this is a very bad upgrade. This upgrade does 1% more damage to the ally. You need it to get the secondary, which is the stronger part of his kit. But in order to do that, the necessary evil, you have to make Baelish's move hit your guy stronger. For example, we have a guy like Ned here, right here. This is a skill which only gives a 9% physical attack boost. But look how many skill books you need. You need so many skill books involved just to get that up. He's already doing a good amount of damage. It's not worth the upgrade, in my opinion. Always get your... Now, when you hit certain levels, you're going to need to get higher stars to go higher. So as you can see on here for Craster, this would do 7% more natural damage to the HP pool, which is a nice upgrade, but I have to get 5 stars in order to unlock it. So work on your stars, work on your characters. Remember, skill books unlock at 3 stars, and you could do the simple upgrades. I'll show you again. We could go to someone that I just recently got, like Walder Frey right here, level 1. Now we press the skill up, and now it's going to require the apprentice books. And I showed you how to farm the apprentice books. Look for the trials daily. Sometimes they come out every day. Sometimes it's every other day. It all pops up. But they will have a focus on a regular class and a subclass. Comment below if you need more help on the skill books. This is how you make your characters stronger and more powerful. Level up their skills, power it up. There are so many people that I've seen in this game that have superstar characters with low level skills. And you're not taking the full advantage of a character unless you upgrade their skills. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more Game of Thrones content, and I will talk to you all next time. Take care.